Dragon Ball Super's co-author Toyotaru explains the design of Frieza's new, terrifying form which first took place in Dragon Ball Super Chapter 87, Black Frieza. Let me know in the comment section if you think that Frieza is now the strongest in the universe. But before I puff out my chest ready for battle but ultimately run and hide like a cowardly lion, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick and welcome to 30's Feedback. So, according to mangaka, the name of the form comes from the world of banking, which perfectly suits the character of Frieza, a ruthless conqueror who has built a galactic empire off of shady business dealings. One of the most shocking manga moments in 2022 was the return of Frieza in Chapter 87 of Dragon Ball Super, in the conclusion of the 2-year-long Granola arc. The presence of the galactic tyrant had been teased throughout the entire story, but his arrival still shocked fans, especially after Frieza unveiled his new transformation called Black Frieza. Obtained after spending 10 years training in a hyperbolic time chamber, this form completely outclassed even Goku and Vegeta's most powerful transformations, Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego, proving that Frieza is the strongest villain who has ever appeared in the series. The return of Frieza to Dragon Ball Super was planned since the beginning of the Granola arc, so both Toyotaru and Toriyama spent a lot of time thinking about the new transformation of the character, to make it as impressive as possible. The concept behind Black Frieza was revealed by Toyotaru during an interview for the Dragon Ball official web series Weekly Dragon Ball News. In it, the mangaka explained why he chose black as a superior step to the previous form, Golden Frieza. For credit cards, black is considered the supreme level, with gold following right behind it. While Toyotaru says this explanation is a half joke, it actually makes a lot of sense in the context of Frieza's character. Frieza is not just a powerful, evil warrior who enjoys wanton destruction. Frieza is actually more similar to an amoral galactic businessman, selling planets to the highest bidders, except those few times when he actually destroys them, with complete disregard for their inhabitants, or to build a vast empire for himself. This fits quite well with classic depictions of greedy, destructive capitalism, and the Granola arc really helped cement this image of Frieza by revealing new elements of his past dealings. Having his new and most powerful Black Frieza form being named after the most valuable credit cards then makes perfect sense. The colour black also has obvious ominous connotations, so it was a natural choice for Frieza, the biggest villain that Goku and his gang ever faced. Frieza's return was an epic, shocking moment, and Toyotaru himself admitted in the interview that it was his favourite scene in the entire Granola arc. Black Frieza is the most intimidating form that ever appeared in Dragon Ball Super, and the explanation behind it further solidifies the image of Frieza as the personification of greed. With the Dragon Ball Super superhero arc now happening in the meantime, there's still lots of ground to cover with Frieza when it's all over. It's just a matter of figuring out the villain's next move. I'd like to hear who you think will defeat Black Frieza. If I was to take a guess right here and now, I'd say Beast Gohan might be a good shout to take him down. What do you guys think?